Welcome to Borneo. For centuries, these trees have given shelter and food to a diverse range of peoples and cultures. But as these trees come down, so the people living here lose their homes, their histories, their civilizations. I'm Taimur Nabili, and on this edition of 101 East, we're in Sarawak in Borneo to give voice to some of the tribes here. Over several weeks, 101 East travelled across Borneo to hear the stories of some of the tribe's people there. We visited the tribal elders of the Iban, once renowned warriors and headhunters. We look at the changing role of women in today's long houses and how the young are increasingly turning their backs on the traditions of their parents. And we also joined the nomadic Penan, who rely completely on the forest, but are struggling to survive as that forest becomes ever smaller. The Borneo rainforest is home to the Penan tribe, one of the few truly nomadic rainforest tribes around the world. And it is home in a very complete sense, because they fashion all their shelter from the resources they see around them. They get their food from the jungle and their medicine. And if they had the choice, they would never leave. But they no longer have that choice, because the outside world is coming to them. By the time you finished watching this program, an area the size of 170 football pitches will have been cleared of all its trees in Borneo. The Penan are fighting back, but few people think they have much chance against big business and government. Here's Weng Pet's story.
The
forest made me feel safe and peaceful. My name is Weng Pet. I am 57 years old. I am a Penan. This land is full of herbs and medicines. I don't want people to destroy this land like is happening now. I don't like to live in a land without trees and plants. I live in this world because of those medicines and herbs I get from the forest. I don't feel tired when I use these medicines. I feel better when I'm taking these herbs. I don't feel lethargic. Because of the loggers, these medicines are getting scarcer. Nowadays we can't find the medicines. It's too difficult to find them. It was much easier to survive and get food before the loggers destroyed the forest. Like when I stood in front of my house before, I could see the fruits and animals. This was our life before. It was much easier to live. It's now difficult to get food. It's not like our life before, where everything was abundant. Nowadays, life is too dangerous. Our life in Malaysia now has a lot of development. Many loggers have come and our land has been destroyed. When the companies come to our place, they destroy our land and our farms where we grow our rice and vegetables. They destroyed our houses. The companies fight with us, the tribes, to steal the land. This is always happening nowadays. These companies get help from the police to get our land. They fight with us. Our life now is very difficult. It's a life and death situation. It's so hard to live and survive like this. All the Penan people in areas like Sungai Aka, Sungai Baram and Sungai Tuto have been facing the same situation. What I want, what my grandson wants, what we people want is for our land to be left alone. We want forests which haven't been destroyed. But now I cannot adapt to this new life. I don't want to live in this modern life. I cannot adapt.
With the destruction of the jungle habitat, wildlife is becoming ever harder to find in Borneo. It wasn't long ago that tribal hunters wouldn't have to go too far to find food to feed their families, but now hunting trips can last several days. Here's the story of Sanut, one Penan hunter.
When the forest was still intact, we could hunt for a few hours and catch many animals. Now, you can spend 3 or 4 days searching and not even find a monkey. My name is Sinut. I don't know how old I am, probably in my 30s. There are about 30 people in my family, most of them are out hunting. We are nomadic for the sake of food. When we move, we look for an area with enough sago and animals. We stay there until they run out. Our ancestors lived like this. That's how Penan people have always lived. There are different species of sago plant to get different types of flour. We are very selective and make sure it is old enough before we harvest it. My community has many people, so the sago is consumed quite quickly. The longest we can stay in one area is 3 weeks. Look at us. Can you see much food? We are hungry. We are suffering. We are running out of sago. We are not like monkeys, where the biggest one takes more food and leaves less for the smaller ones. Everyone shares what we have equally. In the past, we used a type of leaf to make the roof. So when we move, we can just take what we need with us and come back after a few months. Now we can hardly find that type of leaf anymore. The logging company bulldozed those trees. So we use canvas now. When we go, the roof goes, and we have to take with us everything. We use blowpipes to hunt. The darts are made from the stem of a type of palm. The poison is from the sap of the tajam tree. We use a special hardwood for the blowpipe. But many people from outside hunt here. I heard gunshots last night. What is a blowpipe compared to a shotgun? This is a problem now. Even little birds are hard to catch, let alone wild boar or deer. Using a blowpipe comes naturally to the children. They follow on the hunt, watch and learn. We usually feed them till they are 10 to 12 years old and they can hunt for themselves after that. It's important to keep the forest for our future generations. If the situation remains like this, we cannot survive. We hear another company is coming. If that happens, might as well kill us. Where can our children find food with blowpipes? Not only has food supply gone down after the logging began, we are getting sick more often because of water pollution. I have rashes and it's very itchy at night. From here it takes an hour and a half by car to get to the clinic. When the logging company came, the people promised to build roads so that we can get to the clinic easily. They didn't. Everything is finished. Our food is finished. We don't have means of transport to go to the clinic. My brother waited for 3 days by the path to hitch a car ride to take his wife to the doctor. He had no luck. The last time we went, the doctor said not to bathe in muddy water polluted by logging. It takes days for us to walk there, and it's so hot because the trees are gone. We are used to the shelter of the forest. I don't know what the future will hold. Even if the government builds houses for us and makes us settle in them, we still need the forest. It is everything to us nomadic Penan. It is our life. Without the forest, we have no life.
Sunut of the Penan tribe there. Coming up on 101 East, an elder of the Iban tribe speaks about how he's coping with changing times.